you must meet a ton of people in the NFL who you have befriended and you like, and they like you, and they play your concerts. You must have some matchups where it's just like you can't openly root for one since you're friends with.
Well, there was the year that I'm dear friends with Sean Payton. I met Sean Payton when he was quarterbacks coach under Jim Fossil for the New York Giants. This was years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, and I was friends with Kerry Collins, and we were playing the arena in Albany, New York, which is where the Giants do training camp. So it was late August or late July, whatever, and I went to training camp just to hang with Kerry, and that's how I met Sean Payton. So fast forward several years, the New Orleans Saints. My really good friend Sean Payton is in the Super Bowl against my friend Peyton Manning. So, I knew
I was going to find something.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. And so I was doing the thing with Chris Berman, on South Beach that morning of the Super Bowl, and he was asking me, well, which one are you going to pull for? I said, I just hope Peyton wins.
Good one.
That was my answer. That was the first time that it ever kind of got dicey.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's the way to split it.
That's what I said.
That was a hell of a Super Bowl, too. We were just talking about it the other day. We got Drew Brees coming on later on, and just, Sean just rolling the dice and kicking that onside kick.
Now they won't let you do that. Am I right?
Well, you have to announce it that I'm going to do it. You can't surprise anybody with an onside kick. I know, because of the way that they do the kickoffs now to make it safe.
Oh, I see.
That they have to set up in a certain way for a kickoff.
Well, I guess usually when you're going to kick off, in Sean's case, it was a surprise and a ballsy move in a Super Bowl. In any game, it is.
Yeah.
But so I guess now, though, if you're going to kick an onside kick, the situation would they kind of know anyway that you're going to do it, right?
Usually. Not this one.
But not this one.
No.
I was in the suite. I'd had a few. By the time they did that, and I thought I was hallucinating when they did that.
After that photo,
there it is
of Sean Payton. He came to the NFL Network set, and Marshall Faulk was there, and so
that was such a fun night, by the way.
I bet. I can only imagine it was, because he was out of his mind after that win. He comes back, Marshall, and he go way back to San Diego State. So and Marshall's a native New Orleanian. So the fact he comes to the set and he's so jacked up, he slapped my hand so hard. I extended to shake his hand. He slapped my hand so hard, I lost feeling from my elbow down. That entire interview I had with him, I could not. I had to go to the other mic. Good thing I can talk left-handed.
Ambidextrous.
I'm ambidextrous or amphibious.
Either or.
And he was out of his. I could not imagine.
We had so much fun. I played the after party, the after game Super Bowl party at some hotel in Miami, and I didn't go on until 2 a.m. It was like, and I had been like, I had a Bloody Mary early before before you go do the things at South Beach on all the networks and everything, right? So
you pre-gamed.
But the thing I remember about that night or that day is I had my dad with me and a bunch of my friends and some of Dad's friends, and we're all in my bus. So we leave South Beach and we're taking that hike out to where the Super Bowl was, the stadium.
Sure.
And all of a sudden I get a text from Sean, and he goes, "I think I see your bus." And I look, and I swear to God, the team, this was such a great moment in Sean and I's friendship. The Saints team bus pulled up right beside my bus, and we rode in to the Super Bowl together. And it was just by accident. I couldn't believe it. And I said, "Sean, this is a pretty good omen. I think you're going to win tonight." And so, and you fast forward a couple months later, I'm at Sean's place down on the Gulf Coast, and because of that moment, I'm sure of it, he gave me a Super Bowl ring.
No way.
Yep. So I have a New Orleans Saints Super Bowl ring.
Wow.
I do.
Damn. Is that the only one you have?
It's not the only one.
See, this is why I knew this is a great question.
Robert Kraft gave me one.
Oh, boy.
So
he's giving Putin one.
Yeah.
So. Everybody's got one.
No, when they came down, when they were down 28-3, I was in Kraft's suite. He let me come and he let me and my dad watch the game in his suite.
At 28-3.
So they were down 28-3, and everybody, all the guests were like avoiding him at halftime. You know, that's a hard room to be in.
Yeah.
Right? And I went and gave him a hug, and I said, you know, you got Brady. This is going to be okay. He goes, okay, you know, and then they came back and won. And I think because of that, because we ended our tour at Gillette and Foxborough the next year, and Robert and I always do on a Friday, because we do 2 nights there. On the Friday, Robert and Jonathan and I always do an annual lunch in Robert's office.
Right.
And on that next year, on that day, I have lunch, and they give me a Patriots Super Bowl.
That is amazing, man.
After that, I went to Nantucket with my girlfriend, and I had it on. I was showing everybody. You want a conversational piece in New England at a bar, and you got it. I mean, that's it was unbelievable.
And I know those rings. It's like a lighthouse on your hand, man. Like if you reflect it off the sun, you can actually help ships come in.
I think because they came back from 28 to 3. I think Robert had 283 diamonds on it. Crazy.
Yeah. Oh, that's the man winning the trip.
There it is.
And
that was a fun night.
And then you wound up getting a ring for that one.
Yeah.
It's you, man. So is Peyton Manning now potentially learning that you told it was a good omen for Sean? Like, I don't want to get you in trouble.
Wait, was Peyton asking what?
Now that he's heard that you were telling Sean Peyton, hey, you got a good omen
Probably.
tonight.
I don't know.
He's like, damn it, we should have the Colts bus put next to him.
I know, but it was just an unbelievable, unplanned moment, you know, with my dad and everything. And then later on that night, before I went on stage to play, Sean comes up on the bus with a Super Bowl trophy, and here's me and Dad and all of us. We got a big group picture. It was a fun moment.
Oh, my gosh.
I'll never forget it.
So cool. Clearly, I wouldn't either. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.